All right, we're going to be talking about some equations and how to solve them. And I'm going to be real honest with you. I'm going to show you how to do it in Desmos. If you want to know how to do it the correct way, the long way, just let us know and we'll get you some links to those videos. But for now, I just basically am showing you the how to check it steps, or how to solve it in your calculator if that's what you want to do. The first kind of equation has variables on both sides. As you can see, you've got an x here and an x here. When that's the case, you got to make sure you understand what that equal sign means. It means that 2x has to be exactly the same as negative 3x plus 15. So you use two lines on Desmos, and then in your third line, you find the x value that makes them equal, that makes these two exactly the same. You also have equations where you have variables on one side. In that case, you can either solve it, or you can put this entire thing exactly as it's written into Desmos and find the x value that gives you what it's supposed to equal to. Okay, so both of those are definite options and a great way to figure out if you've solved correctly or not. Let's try to solve this one. We've got a variable on each side, so we know that each side has to be exactly the same. So I'm going to put 5p on one line, 21 plus 2p on a second line. And then they've given me multiple choice answers, so I'm going to try each one. And oh gosh, somehow this is not working. Let me see what I did wrong. Let me clear my calculator and start again. So I'm going to start with 5 times p on one line and 21 plus 2p on another. And then I'm going to make it p equals, and I'm going to do 3. Ah, there you go. I must have put x equals before. You have to make sure all the variables match. Well, one side's 15 and one side's 27, so 3 is not your answer. Let's try 4. One side's 20 and one side's 29. Those are not equal. How about 7? Ha! 7 gives you 35 on both sides. 35 equals 35, but let's try 10 just to make sure. 50 and 41. Nope, that didn't work. Just make sure not to make the mistake I made, and if your variables are p's, make sure you have p equals down here instead of x equals. All right, so let's try the next one. Again, there are variables on both sides. This one just looks a little different. So I'm going to put 1/2 and then parentheses x minus 9 and close the parentheses on one line. Then I'm going to put the other side of the equation on the next line, x minus 23. Again, we are given variables, our answers, so I'm just going to try them. 3 does not make those two match. 1 does not make those two match. 16, nope, doesn't do it. Let's hope 37 works. Absolutely. 37 is the variable, the x value that makes each side of the equation exactly the same. It makes it true. And we've got this example. It says, what is the solution to the equation? Again, variable is on one side. So I'm going to put that side in my calculator. 1 divided by 4. Click up here, use parentheses. 2n minus 28 and close those parentheses. So I know that n has to equal a number that gives me 10. So let's see if I can come up with that. I'm going to try 0. Nope, didn't work. Let me try 1 and see if I get any closer. Yeah, I'm getting closer. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. I'm going to really pick up a little bit. 15. Oops, let's see if 15 works. Nah, still going to have to get bigger. Let's try 30. Okay, how about 31? How about 32? How about 33? 34. There you go. So that means my solution to this equation is n equals 34. when you're trying to find an answer like that. You just have to be very methodical and do it in a pattern, and be careful, be patient, and you can find what you want. Okay, let's see what the next one is. All right, this time we've got variables on both sides. If you want to solve it, I can certainly show you how to do that. Just contact me by email. For now, I'm just going to go ahead and put this in the calculator. And I've got 3, and then I've got m minus 10. Okay, and then I'm going to go to the next line. So I know I've got a negative 2m on one side, 3 times m minus 10 on the other. I've got to make sure I'm using an m and figure out what makes these two match. So I'll start with 0. I'm pretty far apart, so I'm going to start with 5. I'm getting closer. How about 6? Just so happened, m equals 6. Gives us negative 12 on both sides. Okay, just be patient when you're looking for answers. And remember, sometimes your answer can be negative, so just keep an eye out for that. All right, and here's the last one. This is a fun one to solve if you're doing it by hand, but if not, you can definitely put it in your calculator. You've got x plus 4, and you're dividing that by 2. Then I'm subtracting 3, and I have to find an x value that makes that equal 19. So let's see what we can do there. Let's see if we can go. I'm going up a little at a time because I know I'm going to have to get up to something up here. Okay, I'm at 5 and I need to go to 19, so I'm going to try 22. I'm even going to try 32. Well, let's try 33, 4, 5, 6, how about 8, how about 9, how about 40? There you go. So x equals 40, because that gave me 19. If you remember how to solve this, this is the one where we actually slayed the dragon here and then saved the princess by putting her in a force field and blowing up the castle. Do you remember that? Again, if you want to learn how to do it that way or want to review that, just let us know and we'll do that for you as well. This is how you would check it with your calculator, or how some of you might solve. All right? Have a great day, guys. You're doing